A lot of talk, a lot of emotion. What did you take from that game in terms of just like do you encourage that sometimes, or what do you kind of tell your guys when they start talking?
I mean, I thought it was awesome. Like, we've been talking about finding joy, and that game really wasn't going our way for long stretches offensively. We weren't shooting the ball well, but one of the things that we try to preach constantly is just staying in the fight, continuing to work, having that mindset. And I thought Jaelen House, Tristan, and Tyler Cook came in, and they were great in terms of like providing energy. And I thought that they, have stayed ready. They haven't got opportunity yet as much, and so they got that opportunity today and brought a ton of joy and energy, and that was great.
You want to see Anton start shooting more. He was able to get a lot up in this one. How'd that look, and what are some of the other areas of the game you noticed him do well in?
I mean, he's already an NBA level defender. I mean, he has things that he's got to work on in that way, or on that side of the floor, that we're trying to help him with. But I think if he can, prove that he can knock down those shots, and he shows a willingness to take them without a hesitation, he's going to be a really good player for us, and he provides a lot of versatility because of his switchability and his ability to guard the basketball. And so, just in general, we're really, trying to build those habits in him and trying to encourage him. As you saw today, he made a couple. It looks good. I think that he can really shoot it, and he needs to continue to believe that and shoot every time he gets an opportunity.
With a guy like that, you kind of have an idea already of what the plan would be for a guy like that in year one, or are you just trying to kind of get a first impression still of where he's at and where he needs to go?
Can you ask that again?
Like in terms of whether he needs some time at the main, or just sort of where he stands in the organization early on. Are you just kind of getting a first impression of him right now, or do you kind of have an idea of what the plan would be for a guy like that in year one?
Again, I think right now we're really just committed to trying to help each guy get better each day and have a mindset of improvement each day. And you try to instill the habits that they're going to have to take with them to the next level. And I think that is really what we're trying to do each day. In terms of where they're going to be in 6 months, or where they're going to be in 3 months or 2 years, try not to focus on that, because we are just focusing on getting better each day and trying to provide as much effort and energy and competition in these moments for that.
What's the key to making sure guys embrace that stay ready mindset? Because obviously they're coming from programs where they didn't have to stay ready. They were already on the floors. But now they have to be a little bit more patient. What's the key to getting guys to understand that?
Well, I think part of that is just being a professional. And secondly, that's just the expectation that we have and kind of the culture and character of our building. I think that everyone values the work that those who aren't getting playing time are putting in. And I think that we as a group really value that. And so I thought it was great today. Like, they just brought a ton of joy and energy and played their asses off, which was awesome.
Jordan talked about how he struggled the first game. What have you seen out of him these last few games, and kind of what do you hope to see in the rest of the summer league?
I mean, I think the big thing for him in general is just maintaining a level of competition and trying to compete on each possession. And I think in general he's trying to do that, and maybe his shot hasn't been what we expected it to be over the first 3 days, but just in general, I think maintaining a mindset of working and getting better each day and embracing each possession is awesome. And I think that that's what we try to do in Boston, and that's what I think he's trying to do this week and for the rest of the summer. So,
thank you, Coach.
Awesome, thanks.
Thank you.